Shalom, beloveds. This is the CIA's greatest hits. Number 4, destroying Guatemalan democracy. If you ever heard a reminder that the CIA was founded and run by lawyers, you won't need to look any further than the overthrow of Guatemalan democracy. The Dulles brothers were partners in the Wall Street law firm of Sullivan and Cromwell. Time permitting, they also worked for the U.S. government, with John Foster Dulles heading the State Department and Allen Dulles heading the CIA. They were the SARS of Eisenhower's foreign policy, and they made sure that the interests of Sullivan and Cromwell clients weren't ignored. In 1951, Jacob Arbenz was elected president of Guatemala by a landslide in a free and fair election. He hoped to transform Guatemala from a backyard country with a predominantly feudal economy to a modern capitalist state. The CIA, however, weighed in heavily on the side of feudalism. When Arbenz appropriated some unused land controlled by the Rockefeller-owned United Fruit Company, for which United Fruit was fairly compensated, the company undertook an extensive PR campaign in the U.S. designed to paint Arbenz as a tool of the international communist conspiracy. John Foster Dulles, ever alert for opportunities to roll back the red menace and to help out a valued client, convinced Ike that Arbenz must go. Brother Allen's CIA was only too happy to take on the job, which ended up costing only about $20 million. The agency sponsored a propaganda offensive and hired about 300 mercenaries who sporadically sabotaged trains and oil supplies. Finally, in June 1954, unmarked CIA planes staged a series of air raids on the Guatemalan capital and dropped leaflets demanding Arbenz' resignation. At the same time, CIA-run radio stations warned of an impending invasion of an occupying rebel army, actually the agency's 300 hired thugs. Considering discretion the better part of valor, Arbenz fled, leaving Guatemala in the hands of the CIA hand-picked stooge, General Carlos Castillo Armas. The CIA has always been particularly proud of the Guatemalan operation, which inaugurated a series of bloodthirsty regimes that murdered more than 100,000 Guatemalans. In retrospect, however, some CIA veterans concluded that it may have come off too easily, leading to a certain overconfidence. As one CIA officer put it, we thought we could knock off these little brown people on the cheap. Wow.